All right, guys, what's going on? We're on Chateau Whistler Golf Club today. We're gonna do a little 3-club challenge as an intro to my YouTube channel. We're gonna play the 9 holes, front 9 here, 3 clubs only. I'm gonna go mini driver, 7-iron, and wedge. We're gonna see what we can shoot. Wedge and mini driver. That was terrible. It's fine. Okay, first hole is a par 5, 505 yards, hazard that runs through the fairway, so you can't get too aggressive off the tee. Let's see what we can shoot on this front 9 at Chateau Whistler. Been wanting to start YouTube for quite some time now. It's been something that I've kind of put on the back burner as I've kind of let the Instagram grow. So I'm super excited to be doing this with my good friends, Cody and Casey, the brothers, super talented with the videography. See what I can shoot using 3 clubs in the front 9 here at Chateau Whistler. It's not gonna be the only thing we do in this channel. We're gonna have guests, we're gonna be doing matches, we're gonna be doing a lot of travel and course vlogs. Pretty much everything under the sun, we're gonna be doing a little bit of it. But I figured good way to start is a little bit of just a little bit of mat golf, my specialty. My expectations are pretty low, but see if we can start with a good one. Pretty good shot there. GPS has me at 221 yards to the back stick there, which if I hammer a 7-iron, I might be able to get to the greens. There's a lot of bogey holes out here, so my goal is damage control, no doubles. It's blowing out here, so definitely not an easy day to score. I think realistically, if I can keep this under 40 with these 3 clubs, I'd be pretty stoked. It's not gonna be easy though. Yeah, I didn't hit that very good, but it's really good leave just up the left side there. Should give me a pretty straightforward little pitch shot across the green. Hopefully we can start with a birdie here, get off to a good start. A really good leave here. I've got about a 30-yard pitch shot over the slope here. Just gonna land on the top of the ridge and let it feed down. That way too hard, but still got a chance for it. Big downslope here that obviously didn't catch the right side of it. All right, even through 1. Shout out Sarah, she's starting her own YouTube channel as well. So there you are. Give me a guess to my YouTube channel. As I mentioned, this golf course is pretty challenging. It's probably the hardest on the Whistler rotation. There's 4 golf courses within Whistler. This one's got a lot of big undulating slopes, tricky off the tee, and some pretty slopey greens. So realistic goal is probably 4 over with the 3 clubs. I'd be pretty happy. Okay, we're on the second hole. It's a 326-yard par 4. It's got a big ditch that runs short of the green, so I just have to hit something about 220, 230 yards out there towards the bunkers. It'll be a little hard because all I have is mini driver. I don't want to hit 7-iron, so it'll leave me too far in. So I'm gonna go kind of chippy mini driver. Be pretty good there. Yeah, that should give me about 100 yards in. It's a perfect club for the sand wedge that I have in the bag. If we can get even through 2, I'd be, again, off to a pretty good start before a really tough stretch. All right, so Chateau Whistler is known, it's pretty much built right on the side of the mountain. It's always the last golf course to open in Whistler because it's got the highest elevation. So a lot of these fairways, greens, tons of slope, really, really difficult to hold. Luckily, the greens are still a little bit slow-ish right now, so it's gonna be a little easier for me to kind of hold them. But definitely not an easy golf course to shoot a low score at, I find. But again, the wind up today, if we can get the downhill, I don't cut that part. We were good there, you can cut it at that. Generally in a 3-club challenge like this, I would probably go with driver, but this golf course has got some tight tee shots where I didn't think I needed that little extra yardage. Exactly 100 yards here. Tucked pin over this bunker. Just want to get this on the green to 20 feet or so. I'd be okay with a par. This style of golf is something that I enjoy doing because I find it actually kind of takes that pressure off. I worry less about perfecting a perfect shot and just try to use my creativity as much as I can. I actually just did it in a tournament in Calgary. I shot 81, 82 first 2 rounds trying to play normal golf. And decided, you know what, 3rd round, let's go out and have a little bit of fun. I kind of did the same thing. I used a driver on the front 9, shot 3 over. Back nine, I decided to use 4 clubs. I went driver, 7 wood, 7 iron, and sand wedge, and shot 2 under, 3 under my last 10 holes. So for whatever reason, this just frees up my kind of brain a little bit, which is probably my biggest challenge with golf, is just quieting my brain down, which I think most people can relate to. But it's something I enjoy as well because it gives me a good challenge. Not expecting to make a lot of birdies here. I'm expecting to make pars. Probably gonna have to work hard for those pars, but pars good in this kind of challenge that we're doing. Didn't want to hit it in that bunker, so we're left with about a 25 footer down the hill. This thing is gonna be super slick, so big breaker from left to right and fast. Yeah, not a bad leave there. Okay, even through 2. This next hole here is extremely difficult, so I'll be lucky to make a par on it, but I mean, be even through the first 2 holes, always a good start. This is probably, I'd say this is probably one of my favorite golf courses. I mean, definitely in Whistler, but it's probably one of my favorite golf courses with mountain views. Anyone that follows my Instagram knows that I'm a sucker for a mountain view. So if we look around here, got the famous Whistler Blackcomb. Pretty crazy to think that like majority of the year this place is just absolutely covered in feet of snow. I have a hard time, with people I'll be able to like be more funny, I think, you know? I'm not very funny on my own. I'm funny looking. This guy's in fucking area. I do, I mean, I get a lot of questions of whether or not I like this. TaylorMade kind of made it. I don't think they expected it to be as popular as it has been. I find I don't sacrifice a ton of distance with it. It's kind of like a 2 wood, but it's hot off the face. So it's really good on tighter golf courses where I need to work it a little bit more. Driver, anyone that knows me or follows my Instagram knows that hitting a draw with it is not my favorite. I don't love it at all. So this club allows me to do that pretty comfortably, which is nice. I do take it out of the bag on wider golf courses where I can slash a driver and I'll put the 4 iron back in. We're gonna do a little what's in the bag video, so that's coming soon as well. Okay, 3rd hole, it's a 399 yard par 4, dogleg left. Again, not many holes out here where there isn't a hazard that runs through at some point. So hazard left, hazard right, and a hazard short of the green. So I'm just gonna hit the mini driver up here kind of towards that 150 stake, maybe just left of it. Be pretty perfect there. Guess it wasn't car path only. Could have been. All right. 152, it looks like that's a middle flag. So we're gonna go, again, I only have two clubs to use here, 7 iron. Hit a little cut starting at the big tree. That's a beefy divot, like very beefy. Like that's a full-on beef curtain. I don't love that. I don't love that at all.
Did you fat that?
I fatted that. I fatted that, significantly fatted that. But a little trick, when you fat it, when it's windy like this, it kills all the spin and the wind doesn't hit it. So I probably got about as far as I would have off a normal one because it killed all the spin. So not upset about it. Not upset about it at all. I think I have another putt. Again, my goal here is 4 over. So if I can par the first 3, we're off to the races. I mean, look how beautiful this is. Dude, let's just take this in for a second. We got rapids running all the water from the top of the ski hill down. This place in summer, I know Whistler is known for its winter destination skiing. I'm a big skier, but like, let's just take this in for a second. Unbelievable. It's not known for a summer destination, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it here. I come to Whistler probably 4 or 5 times throughout the year. Definitely need to come back more when the snow's on the ground though. I don't know how much the camera can see, but up to the left there, that's like the top of that's actually still open right now. So you can ski in the summertime. I think they have like a camp for training for the freestyle teams and stuff. I might try to go up and do some skiing this week. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, it's another green and a reg. Not very makeable. We've definitely rolled out. Again, I chunked it so there's no spin on that ball. It's gonna release. It's gonna be really quick. Gonna lag it down, try to make a par. If we can make 3 pars to start this 9, I'm off to a pretty good start to break my goal of 4 over on this 9. don't know how I left that short. Definitely didn't think that was even possible with how big this slope is. I'll be the first to admit, I may actually putt better with a driver than I do with a putter. I am the worst putter ever. Like ever. Okay, so we're even through 3 holes. Another par 4. This one could actually honestly be a perfect driver 7-iron, mini driver 7-iron. So see if we can hit our fairway, see if we can hit another green, making effortless par before we head to a par 3 that could be a little bit of a challenge. So see what we can do here. Stock slider, mini driver up there, get it in play. Okay, that should be a perfect spot there, I think. Leaves me with about probably 150 yards uphill again, so it should be a perfect 7-iron for me. I'm super excited to get this YouTube channel going. I feel like I have so much to offer in terms of how much I travel, the courses I experience, the people I connect with, and I feel like I haven't been able to do that on YouTube or Instagram that much. So this will kind of allow me to do more long form videos, really showcasing all the cool places I play, hopefully. Cody and Casey, who are behind the cameras, you'll probably see them actually in the videos as well. They're super talented and are really good at kind of showcasing what I want to showcase, which is really important for me, because I think golf for me is more than just like putting up a good score. It's about enjoying being out there, kind of being creative, and I think they're going to do a really good job showcasing that as well.
It's a lot of pressure.
Wow. Sorry. It's probably cart path only. Cart's probably good. Oh, there it is. I'll go myself.
Oh no.
I don't think there's anything worse than cart path only. I do get it. I mean, I was skiing in Whistler like a month ago. So the fact that there's even this much grass and flowers blooming and everything is pretty impressive, but cart path only, I'd rather just walk. I'm a big walking guy. I love walking golf courses. I don't take a lot of carts. Out here at Whistler, you have to take carts. They don't allow walking. Okay, so we've hit a good tee shot there. Again, this whole place is so uphill, so it plays so much longer. I've got about 170 yards. Back flag. Gonna have to give it this one full 7-iron. Definitely don't want to hold back on it. Might need to cut. Oh no. Double cross that. Went about 40 yards too long, and I actually think it was downwind. I don't really know what happened there, but we could be in a bit of trouble here. That was probably the most stock yardage I've had yet, and I just major miscue. I thought I had to swing at it, but it turns out it was actually downwind, and that thing airmailed the green, hit cart path. See if we can find it. If not, could be staring a double in our eyes right here, right now. I think I saw where it came down. It doesn't look like it's overly thick. Let's hopefully I have a shot. Not a great shot. We hit this cart path just here. Probably tried to roll down this hill, but got stuck behind this tree. Honestly, just trying to get out of here with a bogey at this point. Honestly, not that upset with that. Gives me a chance of still making par. Very small one, but bogey's okay. A 25 footer for par here. Left to righter, got a little bit of break for sure. Kind of just want to 2-putt this and get off this hole, because that second shot's got me a bit shook. Yeah, it's 1 over through the first 4 holes. 3 club challenge. Not a bad start. We'll definitely take it. 1 over. Not upset about it. Par 3 coming out, downhill. Might sling one. Probably don't have a club to sling one. So we're gonna try anyways. 190-yard par 3. Plays a little shorter, downhill, front pin. We're gonna hit a 7-iron. Again, that's all I have. I'm gonna try to hit a high huck in there and hopefully get it on the green. All right, in the bunker there. See if we can get up and down. get off this bogey train. I'm disappointed actually, because the last 2 shots I've hit with the 7-iron, which are the proper yardage for 7-iron, I missed the green, so not overly happy about it. But I can still get up and down. That's the goal now. So get up and down, somehow grind out a par here.
Would you say we're in a full panic?
No, God no. I'm used to being over. I'm used to being over par.
We're spiraling now?
No.
We're still early.
Early days still. Early days. Shoot. It's not an easy leave. Not an easy leave at all. It's probably the worst leave I could have had here. I landed on the outside of the bunker, which would have actually been worse. Pretty short side. Wish I could use my 60, but all we have is 56. 6 out of 10. Another 20-foot par putt seems to be a common occurrence in the last couple holes. That bunker shot was hard. I really need the 60. Let's see if we can somehow make this. All right, 2 over through 5. My goal was 4 over. We do have some pretty tough holes coming up, so definitely need to smarten up and get off this little bogey train we're on, but not overly upset with that start. Definitely shouldn't have made bogey in the last hole. And this hole was perfect 7-iron. I still fucked up. Are you gonna get us off a little hot dog here or what? I think we're at the hot dog stand. Oh, everyone's getting a little dog here. I'm underachieving today. It's also slow out here. One of my favorite holes out here, dogleg left, par 4, 417 yards, ridiculous views. Again, it's a tough hole. This is probably one of the toughest ones on the front 9, I'd say. Got to hit a pretty good one down the kind of middle there, and then should leave me with a decent 7-iron in. I'm just gonna hit a little squeeze cut out there, start up the right, let it work back to the middle. Hit the tee shot's great today. I haven't missed a fairway yet. Overcut it a little bit, but it should be pretty good. Yeah, saw a big kick there. That should be down the fairway. Shortens the hole up a little bit. Definitely leaked it a little bit more to the left than I wanted to, but again, it's way better than block or pulling it out to the right, because it would have left me a really long second shot. I think I hit a good tee shot here. Oh my God, sorry. Oh yeah. Left side fairway. I'm gonna have to absolutely hammer this second shot to get it there. There's no way this is 417. Is that me, Sarah? It's 457, it's not 417. I thought it was 417. So now I'm left with a long shot in. 7-iron, gonna have to hood it. See if we can get all the way back there. We're left with about 190 yards to that back flag. I have to step in the 7-iron. I actually do think I'm downwind a little bit. I can't tell. It's so hard to tell what the wind does out here. I think it's just gonna be a full 7-iron. I hit that really good. Just right of the flag. All right, I think that's in there actually pretty close. Can't really tell, just right of the flag, but I struck that really good. Okay, another green and reg. Maybe get off the bogey train here. I would love to make this 2 over, 5 holes. This gets me 2 putt here, gets me a 2 over through 6, which is ahead of where I need to be for my goal today. I wouldn't mind making this though. I think a birdie would be pretty nice right now. Maybe even get me back to even, because I know there's a par 5 coming up that I should be able to reach with 2 good mini drivers, so. I actually really needed that to go in. I swear I roll this thing better than my putter. I mean, I've had any 3 putts today. I'm normally good for at least a couple 3 putts each 9. This thing's just rolling beautifully. I might actually have to stick this thing in the bag, eliminate the putter, and just go with 4-iron all the time.
Make a 44-inch putter.
Honestly, maybe that's the ticket. Go flat putter, a little bit more loft. I think it just frees me up. So 1 over through 6. 538 yard par 5 coming up. Potential to go back-to-back birdies. Can't really remember this hole too much, but I think I can go, it goes uphill quite a bit, so I think I have to rip driver and then rip another mini driver. I think think I can get there. So this could be a good little stretch here coming up. Definitely get home in two. I'm actually, forgot this one goes downhill, so I'm not gonna need this club in the second shot, I think. So I might have to take a little bit off this. That might be absolutely screwed. Oh, I'm in the middle of the fairway. I think I almost killed those people in front of us. I had no idea that I couldn't go yet. It's tough, but hopefully they speed up a little bit because slow golf is just ain't it for me. 7-iron mini driver, those are my two options here. The thing that scares me about the mini driver is I'm gonna have to carve this. So I'm gonna have to get pretty cut with it because everything feeds hard to the left here. I think I can do it, but I might have to actually have to start it over those trees and let it work back because my stock mini driver yardage is about 280. And I'm only 230 here, so this is gonna have to get pretty crafty, I think. Okay. That was really close to being A1. In the green side bunker should be a pretty easy up and down for birdie, but pretty stoked on that shot, to be honest. Pretty happy with that shot. It was really difficult with the trees right. When I'm hitting that mini driver, that short of yardage, I really need to carve it. So, I mean, I skimmed the tree line there, cut back really nice. I actually think I'm just short of the bunker here, so I thought I was in it. You can see it right there. Pretty damn good leave. I think that should be a very, very straightforward little pitch shot. 8's, and I think another par 5. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. No, this is 7. 8's a par 3, and then a par 5 to finish. I might be able to get under par for this 9, which would be, I mean, I guess it'd be pretty normal because last time I did this, I shot 2 under in that tournament. So I feel like this is starting to be a bit of my skill set that I should maybe play golf like this all the time. Almost perfect leave for me here. Might have been a little bit easier if I was in the fairway. I got a little bit of a fluffy lie here against the grain. Shouldn't be too hard to hit this within like a 5-foot radius. I would say that's about a 6 out of 10 there. I don't know how I left that so far left like that, but see if we can make a birdie here. Got about a 6-footer, maybe 7, little left to right. Hold that. Kind of throwing one away there. If there was a hole that I was gonna birdie, this was gonna be it. 1 over through 7 holes, 2 holes left. Probably the hardest hole in the course coming up. It's par 3 and I don't have a club for it. It's 212 yard par 3 down the hill. It's gonna be a pretty tough one, but if we can make it through that one, I know we can birdie number 9, maybe get back to even par. I don't even think I can do this. Like, this is gonna be ridiculously hard. It's 212 yards. I think it's against the wind. Downhill. I mean, the only thing this hole has going for it is a wicked view. This is not easy. So you can see there's stuff right of the flag. When I'm really carving the mini driver, it's coming in from right to left. So I really need that land zone over there. So I'm gonna have to do something a little bit different this morning. I'm gonna try to tee it high and try to hit a high, soft hook in there from 200 yards. I'm gonna have to take a lot off this. I'm gonna have to get very handsy with it. Honestly, not an easy shot at all. Might be an element of luck with this. If I can make a bogey here, I'm not overly upset, to be honest. I hit that so good. That could win. Oh. That almost hit the pin. Bounced up long. Really gonna trend on the lie now, but that almost hit the flag. So pretty happy with that. This is probably one of my favorite par 3s in Whistler. When the wind's up like it is right now, even with like a normal club, which I'd probably would have hit like a 6-iron or 5-iron here. It's such a small little green and a lot can go wrong. So if I can make a 4 here with these 3 clubs, then I'm not gonna be overly upset with it, to be honest. Hopefully, I just want to find it. If we can find this, then at least it gives us a chance to get up and down. Not a great leave here, but not terrible. Let's just get this on the green. If I can make my a 4 here, I'd be pretty happy. I was a bit unlucky. Thought that was gonna take a nice pop up, but it didn't. Okay, I can easily get down 2 here. Shouldn't be too bad. Again, 4 is the goal in this hole. It's a terrible read. I wanna zoom in here quick. Let's get this pitch mark. That right there, that's how close I came to slam dunking that driver I hit. And almost just went full Kobe. He's actually got a little bit of swing, left to righter. All right. Made our goal there. 4 was the goal. We have a par 5 coming up, a short one, but it plays way longer up the hill. If we can birdie the last, we finished that 9 at 1 over par, which I'm pretty stoked about. Coming off a bogey there. 2 over through 8 holes, par 5, 472 yards. Plays a lot longer. Second shot is pretty much straight up the mountain. I'm gonna get aggressive with this tee shot and rip at this one. It's the first time I've ripped at one today. I'm gonna go right over the trees here. See if we can set myself up for a birdie. Okay, that is absolutely perfect. I don't think I could have hit that better. That should put me in the middle of the fairway. Actually might have killed the group in front of us. It's a little worrisome. Should be in a good spot to make a birdie from there. Okay, we're left with about 200 yards up the hill here. Not sure on the yardage, I don't have the laser. We're just going by what the cart says. Plays uphill significantly. Put it 7-iron, see if we can finish with an eagle here. It might just be just short. I did chunk it again. I don't know why I keep doing that. Caught that one really fat again, but I think it's in a really good spot. You don't want to go long in this pin. I remember that from last time I played. So see if we can finish birdie. 1 over would be pretty good for my first time doing this on the channel. Probably gonna be doing a lot of this, I think. Probably see me playing matches against people playing golf like this because I feel like it's my strength, and playing normal golf, I can't break 87, so I figure why not? Play to my strengths. Get out of my mustache. I'm too ugly. Okay, let's go. All right, I think we have a real good look here at making a little birdie to finish. Potentially better than that. I don't know if it got all the way back there, but I've hit it pretty good. So a little fat, one of those ones that had no spin, but I think it might have got to the green or just short. Yeah, I didn't catch it great, but long here is X, left is X, kind of. It's a pretty good leave. I think it's a good thing we're only doing a 9-holer here because this wind is getting wild out here. Sorry if you can't really hear me talk. Not overly upset with that. 1 over, 9 holes, front 9, Chateau Whistler. I think there's room to improve there. We did hit some good shots. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you do like what I'm doing here, make sure you subscribe. It's kind of it's always in early stages of YouTube. It's all about just getting as many views as possible, trying to get as many people over here. So if you want to see anything else in this channel, feel free to comment below with ideas, anything. I'm pretty much open to anything. I want to see what you guys really want to watch for 30 minutes. I don't want to waste people's time. So see you in the next video. Thanks for tuning in.